So how's it going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So on today's video we're gonna check out the LIQUIMOLY additive, which is the LIQUIMOLY MoS2, and we're gonna test this on my car if it really does work as they claim to be. So according to them, this is a good engine treatment, so anti-friction engine treatment. And I'm gonna change the oil on my car. I'm gonna use the Castrol Edge 5W40 and using the MAN oil filter. And then after that, we're gonna use the MoS2 to see if it really does work as they claim to be. So guys, before we start the video, I really do appreciate if you subscribe to my channel to help this channel grow. And also don't forget to click like if you do enjoy the video. So guys, let's get started. So here I have the data sheet of the LIQUIMOLY MoS2. As you can see, it's written here that this is an anti-friction treatment. So it reduces engine wear and also contributes to less fuel consumption, longer engine life, and less noise. So those two we're gonna check today if it really does work. And also it says here increases smooth operation, and it's good for all 4-stroke gasoline or diesel engine with or without turbocharger. And they recommend that using the MoS2 treatment at each oil change. So now I'm gonna check, I'm gonna test this on my car if it really does lessen the fuel consumption and also the engine noise, to see if this MoS2 is really a good anti-friction treatment or not. So I just went for a quick test drive to see how much the fuel consumption on this car. So I'm getting 10.7 liter per 100 kilometers. So that's what I'm getting at right now. Basically, with the regular oil, it only does 10.7 liter per 100 kilometer. So now I'm gonna change the oil and add the LIQUIMOLY MoS2, and we'll see if we see any difference on the fuel consumption. So now we're gonna find out how much noise we're getting from the engine, because according to the LIQUIMOLY MoS2, it will reduce the noise on the engine. So what it means is reduced noise means less friction inside the engine, which is good for the engine because less metal to metal contact. So that's why it reduces the noise. So now I'm going to start the car and we'll see. We're going to measure how much decibel we're getting at, and then we're going to compare after when the LIQUIMOLY is added to the engine oil. So this is the noise I'm getting at right now on idle. So I'm getting 58 to 60. So that's the noise level on idle. So now we're gonna find out if there's any difference after I do the oil change and then the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 additive. So I clean the best that I can clean, and then before we put back the oil filter, I have to prime this with the new oil. So I'm gonna put a bit of oil before I put back the oil filter. So this is my MAN oil filter. So it comes with the gasket, small gasket, and also the big gasket. and the crush washer for the drain plug. So I'm gonna put the new crush washer to the drain plug, And now the old oil filter, I'm gonna take it out. So to remove the small gasket, you can just use a small flathead screwdriver. And then put the new small O-ring gasket. So now that's done. Put the big gasket, the big O-ring. Put the new one in. You can also clean this if you want, just to wipe out the excess old oil inside before you put the oil filter. So it's a lot better. Now put the new oil filter. That's it. So before you install back the oil filter, we're gonna lubricate a little bit on the small O-ring and also on the big O-ring before we put the oil filter completely. So now it's time to put back the drain plug. Now it's time to install back the drain plug. So I just want to make sure before I put back the oil filter, I want to prime this. That means I have to put oil on this oil filter housing, just to make sure it's not going to run dry when we do the first start. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil. Just remember to put a bit of oil on the gasket. Same thing on the big O-ring gasket. So now we can put it back. So my car takes about 6.5 liter. So this is 5 liter. So I'm only going to add 1.2 liter because the capacity with the oil filter it's 6.5 liter. But since the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 is 300 milliliter, so I just need to add 6.2. So that means this is the balance of 1.2 liter. We don't want to overfill by making it exactly 6.5, and then you're gonna add up 300 milliliter of MoS2. So better to be exact, 6.5 liter including the MoS2. It's because the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 is 300 milliliter, so we have to make space for this 300 milliliter. So I only put in 6.2 liter of engine oil, and the balance is from this LIQUIMOLY MoS2 to complete the 6.5 liter of oil. So this is the engine noise after the oil change. So this is a fresh 5W40 oil. So it's a bit lower. I'm getting 57 to 59. So this is my fuel consumption right now. So now the consumption is 10.8 liter per 100 kilometer. So surprisingly, the consumption become a little bit more. Maybe because the new oil is a bit thicker compared to the old oil. So That's what I'm getting at right now. 10.8 liter per 100 kilometers. So now I'm gonna put the LIQUIMOLY MoS2, and we'll see tomorrow how much the gas mileage that I'm consuming with this car. So now it's time to add the LIQUIMOLY MoS2, but before you add it, make sure you shake it up real well. So this LIQUIMOLY MoS2 is 300 milliliter, and it's good enough to add to 3 to 6 liter of engine oil. So now this is the noise level after adding up the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 on the brand new Castrol Edge 5W40 oil. So I'm getting 58 to 60. So now this is my fuel consumption after adding up the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 on the brand new Castrol Edge 5W40. So it's the same consumption as a regular new oil. There's no change. So adding up LIQUIMOLY doesn't do any benefits on the fuel consumption. So because my car consumes the same consumption on a brand new oil, so adding up LIQUIMOLY doesn't do anything. So I was a bit disappointed on the result of the LIQUIMOLY MoS2. I didn't expect that result at all. I thought it's gonna be better. So according to my test, the noise level of the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 is the same as the old oil. So only the new oil is the one that has a better noise level. And for the fuel consumption, still didn't give me a better result with the LIQUIMOLY MoS2. The old oil is the one that gives me the better fuel mileage. It's not much, but it's still lower on the old oil than the MoS2 or the new oil. So the only thing I like about the LIQUIMOLY MoS2 is the smoothness of the engine. So it just feels a bit smoother than the new oil compared to the old oil. So that's the only thing. So if you really want to get a good product from LIQUIMOLY, I suggest the LIQUIMOLY Molygen oil. So far with my test, that's the one that gives you the better result on engine noise and also on fuel economy. So guys, I hope you learned something about the MoS2 today. So please, if you like the video, give this video a like, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.